It means the pleasure and fun of living which come in the here and now get overlooked for something that not only isn't here yet, but might never arrive. True patience is more than just a waiting game. Patience doesn't mean you sit around hoping for something to happen. Patience is not a passive quality. Sometimes patience can mean doing something else entirely, thinking about another venture, taking off in a different direction, while you give events a chance to run their course.
Yo, that right there, I had to repeat it. I had to come on and share. He said, patience is doing something else entirely while letting basically your other plans run their course. Damn, too often we wait to have something set perfect or whatever it is before we even start on that other thing that we know needs to also get done. Like perfectionists, us humans, we're always seeking perfectionists, and that kind of like stops us from doing more than we have the capacity to do. We're so limited by schooling, by social constructs, by religious dogmas, by political beliefs, by societal ways that we keep ourselves from really achieving more than what we end up achieving throughout our lives. And that sucks. And I do not want many people that can be influenced by my way to live a life not worth living, all because I didn't live the life that I could have lived. And that's the same thing with each and every one of you that does come on and that does see these words being expressed. It's the same thing with you. There are certain things that you should be doing. There are certain things that you must be doing. There are certain things that you need to be doing, but which you keep yourselves from because of how we may feel, what we may think, what we may want at the moment, clouds our judgment and doesn't let us see the real big picture, what really matters, you know what I'm saying, which is the influence that we have, the impact that we have on society, on our family, on everything that goes on around us. You get what I'm saying? We are very powerful beings, individually and collectively. And the fact that we don't understand this is apparent in our society, is apparent in our reality, is apparent in how we feel and in how we're dealing with what's going on in the world. It's not simple, but as long as we remain, I believe, like a child, always asking questions, always believing, always dreaming, always being creative, always acting without fear in our heart, being mindful at the same time, being wise as a sage to do things that do make sense, not just things that make us feel good. You get what I'm saying? Too often we go towards things that make us feel good, that make us feel all warm and fuzzy inside, when at the end of the day, that is not where, achievements, that is not where success is made, that is not where progress is made. Progress, growth, success, achievements are made during the struggle. They're made in the gutter. I mean, the seed does not grow on a clean plate, shiny plate. They do not grow on the clean concrete. You got to put a seed in dirt. You got to put a seed in something that is like dark, disgusting, wet, cold, uncomfortable. And that is the only way that seed can begin to grow, to absorb the nutrients from all the bullshit that is around us. And so it is the same thing with us human beings, you know what I'm saying? Like we can this whole concrete jungle that we live in, it can feel and it can act as a concrete, to the seed that we are and keep us from growing. Or, we can think outside the box, like the godly force that gave us life, that breathed life into us, like that energy, like that consciousness, like that that everlasting existence, we can take everything that is around us and use it to our advantage. We can make all this bullshit, the compost and the nutrients that the soil, which is our environment, which is our life, needs, so that we, the seed, which is within us, our imagination, our creativity, our goals, our dreams, our aspirations, can grow, from the nutrients, all the bullshit that's around us, that we're able to assimilate into our own environment, which is our body, right? And make something valuable and useful out of it. I don't know if what the fuck I just said made sense, but I hope it did. You get what I'm saying? Because this type of knowledge, this type of information that I just spit out, this is what a lot of us are lacking. We're lacking the understanding and the perspective to put our life into perspective based on like what we have around us, right? So that we can make better use of all the tools that are at our disposal daily, from this piece of rock, from this piece of technology, that was refined from rocks and minerals all over the world, and synthesized and compressed into this little piece, into this little device that I'm talking to you through, to your car. You can generate money delivery. You can generate a following and influence individuals and bring value to individuals through this little piece of technology, not just by talking through it, but by opening up businesses through it. This is the reason why we can't put these little things down. We're always trying to find something to do on it. It's because that is what human beings came to do. We came to do something. We didn't just come into existence to just be. We got to understand, the only meaning that life has is the meaning that each individual gives him. All right? The reason life today, we look at reality and we're like, oh my God, none of this shit makes sense. Yes, it doesn't make sense because a lot of people's lives, millions of people around the world, billions of people around the world, their life doesn't make sense. It literally makes no sense. You feel me? And because they can't make sense of their life, because their life makes no sense, we lack collectively, we lack the capacity, to give our life purpose, so that we can give our days meaning, so that we can give our life meaning as a whole. You get what I'm saying? I kind of understood this lack of purposelessness and how it affected life when I left the military, and I felt like, what is my purpose now? And seeing comrades, brothers left and right, brothers in arms left and right, committing suicide or attempting suicide, or leaving school early before they completed their commitment. It kind of revealed these things to me. The fact that we're lacking purpose. We're out here just going with the flow of other people's shit. We haven't created a flow out of our own desire, to produce change in life, because we've been so distracted upon all the other changes that other people want to make. You get what I'm saying? So, I don't know, man. Listening to Jim Rohn talking about patience, and the value of patience, and how a patient man is a lot richer than an impatient man, even if that rich man is richer. That's valuable. That's valuable, because the man that can afford to wait is a lot richer than the man that cannot afford to wait. And in order for us to manifest what we want in life, be that big or small, we need patience. We need patience, and we need to have faith. We need to believe that we can have what we want to have. And we need to believe in such a way that we can already see those things, manifesting and unfolding before our eyes. Whether it be from one interaction that you have with one individual to having an interaction with 100 or 1,000 or however many people, from selling one product to one individual to selling a product to thousands of people, whether it takes, a week or whether that takes 5 years, it's all about, patience and having the clarity, up here in thought to be doing the right things rather than wasting your time doing unnecessaries and things that just keep you busy. Other than that, that's all I got. Got a Zoom call later at 3. Hit the DM. Is regarding businesses. So if you want to learn about a new business opportunity, network marketing, and working through your phone, from your phone, wherever the hell you are, like, hit up the DM. Last Saturday, I was literally in New York. I was on my laptop. I was on Zoom for about maybe 3-5 hours total out of the day, just learning. Mobile. And I had a thought. I was like, oh shit, I barely put my phone down. And then I realized we're living in a society. We're not just doing one job. We're doing multiple things, man. We need multiple sources of income to really prosper in this society. And this working that 9-to-5 bullshit. Hey, if that's on you, you can do it, man. You can go work for somebody for an hourly pay, and also still be using these technology, these phones, to the best of your ability, to the best of your advantage. There's many business opportunities out today, from sharing content on YouTube to creating YouTube content to network marketing the services of yourself or either other individuals out here. There's a lot of individuals that they're not millionaires, but they do have valuable products that, there's people out there that need them. There's a lot of black businesses that have products which are more beneficial to black to the colored community, to the African American community, than a lot of these corporately designed products that really are meant more for profit generation than they are for creating a more well-being and healthy society. So we got to learn how to network. We got to learn how to network, and we got to learn how to market ourselves and work with people, and build teams and so on and so forth. And that's where I'm at right now. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm still posting. I'm still gonna continue to post conscious, information that brings awareness and that this creates discomfort, because that's all I'm about. What I'm about. I'm not about creating controversy. I'm about making you uncomfortable with what the fuck you're doing wrong, just like I make myself uncomfortable when I look at the truth rather than looking away because I don't like it. So, and just like I bring that awareness and those aspects, politically, religious, and spiritual, I'm also going to do my best to bring awareness when it comes to the financial aspect that is our life in this, social construct that we live today. Because, Nelson Mandela said it, poverty is evil. And the only way that we can eliminate this evil is by enriching ourselves spiritually, physically, mentally, emotionally, and, with time and balance, financially. And that's all I got for you guys today. I'm gonna go get some deodorant so I can get the must off my body. And yeah, again, hit the DM up if you got any questions regarding what I've been doing and what I'm gonna be doing. And again, there's gonna be a Zoom class today at 3, Saturday, 3 p.m. Love y'all. So anybody that can finish this shit, y'all got time to hit me up. 1.